when the cameras stopped rolling and the stadium went silent, Travis Kelce's final walk said more than any touchdown ever could. This is the goodbye no one saw coming, but everyone will remember. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to VIP Celeb Zone and hit that like button so you never miss moments like this. After the Chiefs' clash with the Raiders in Las Vegas, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce shared one final, unforgettable moment at Allegiant Stadium. Hand in hand, they quietly slipped out together. No confetti, no roaring crowds, just soft footsteps echoing through empty seats, dimming lights, and the weight of what this moment meant. Travis had just played his final game as a Kansas City Chief, and this goodbye was as intimate as it was powerful. The scene looked like it was straight out of a luxury fashion campaign. Taylor, 36, radiated her signature understated elegance in a soft cream knit tucked into high-waisted tailored trousers, with a matching camel coat draped effortlessly over her arm, sleek brown ankle boots, hair pulled into a low romantic knot with wispy strands framing her face, and minimal makeup, rosy lips, just a hint of liner. Everything about her look whispered quiet grace. Beside her, Travis, also 36, looked effortlessly sharp in relaxed black trousers, a dark shirt, and a sleek black overshirt with subtle piping, a Louis Vuitton crossbody bag cut across his chest, and a simple cross necklace hung from his neck, a stylish yet understated reflection of who he is. His posture was steady, but you could feel the weight of the moment as he walked off the field that had defined so much of his life, with the woman who'd been by his side through it all. For Travis, this marked the end of his NFL chapter, but for both of them, it was the beginning of something new, a life filled with love, support, and everything that exists beyond the stadium lights. Travis carried 11 seasons, 3 Super Bowl rings, and the weight of an entire career on his shoulders. But instead of dramatics, he simply held Taylor's hand, fingers interlocked, firm, unhurried. It wasn't a show, it was a silent promise. Minutes earlier, Allegiant Stadium had been pure chaos. The longtime AFC West rivals had left everything on the field: bruises, shattered plays, a roaring crowd. But as the final whistle blew and reporters scrambled for quotes, reality set in. This was Travis Kelce's last game as a Chief. Behind the podium, he offered gratitude, disbelief, and a few jokes. But the most honest moments, those weren't broadcast. They happened quietly in the tunnel as the stadium's roar faded into memory. He looked like he was holding back tears. A stadium staffer later recalled, he had that tight joy, the look guys get when they're trying not to cry. And she just reached for his hand. As soon as their fingers locked, his whole body seemed to exhale. They didn't rush. No frantic dash to an SUV. No blur of security. Side by side, they moved slowly, savoring each step, committing every inch of concrete and every fading stadium scent to memory. Every few steps, Travis glanced around, wanting to see it all one last time, but his focus always returned to Taylor. What made this moment unforgettable wasn't some cinematic kiss or scripted embrace. It was the little things. Taylor subtly angling toward him, as if shielding him from the weight of the night. Travis keeping one hand in his pocket while the other traced soft circles on her knuckles. The quiet smiles they exchanged halfway up the concrete stairs, private, unspoken, a language only they understood. In one now viral shot, they're halfway up the stairwell. Taylor glances at him with a gentle, reassuring smile. Travis meets her gaze, eyes soft, lips just beginning to curve. Above them, the stadium's massive glass roof stretches toward the sky, an unforgettable backdrop for a farewell that was quiet, raw, and impossibly beautiful. Tell me this doesn't look like the final shot of a sports movie right before the 10 years later wedding montage. One fan posted on X, pairing the photo with a still from Friday Night Lights. Another joked that some Hollywood screenwriter must be furious this wasn't their idea. Sources close to the team said, Travis held it together all day from pre-game warm-ups to the final kneel. But after everything else was done, after jerseys were swapped and hugs were shared, after the cameras turned to wave, that's when the weight of the moment nearly cracked his famously unflappable exterior. And there she was, Taylor, his anchor. Could see it. An eyewitness in the tunnel said, every time someone shouted his name or mentioned retirement, he'd squeeze her hand a little tighter. She'd give a tiny nod, like, you're good, I've got you. It was subtle, but it said everything. If anyone knows the emotional toll of ending an era, it's Taylor. She's closed out albums, tours, and public relationships under the world's gaze. She knows how to say goodbye and still walk forward. On this night, she lent some of that poise to the man at her side. When someone congratulated Travis and mentioned his legacy, he laughed quietly. "I'm trying not to cry, man." Taylor leaned in, whispered something in his ear, and suddenly he smiled a small, private grin. Together, they kept walking. Travis Kelce walked off Allegiant Stadium not just as Taylor Swift's partner, but as one of the greatest tight ends of all time. In barstool debates and casual conversations alike, he's widely regarded as the third greatest tight end in NFL history, trailing only legends like Tony Gonzalez and Rob Gronkowski. But here's the thing, 1 and 2 are debatable. One veteran AFC coach said this week, but the top 3, no argument, and 87 is firmly in it. The guy is a cheat code. Long before this final game, Travis had already cleared every milestone that matters. Multiple Super Bowl rings, consistent 1,000-yard seasons in an offense built to spread the ball, playoff records that flirt with receiver territory, clutch catches in the highest stakes moments, back-breaking third-down conversions, red zone magic. He turned the tight end position into the heartbeat of a dynasty. Then there's the off-field impact. Kelce became something the league rarely produces, a true crossover star. Podcasts, hosting Saturday Night Live, fashion statements, viral sound bites, and yes, the relationship that drew millions of Swifties into the NFL's orbit for the first time. Watching Taylor's meticulously branded eras collide with the grit and grind of NFL seasons has been surreal. One week she's performing for 70,000 in Tokyo. The next, she's screaming herself hoarse in a Kansas City suite on a third and 5. Fans online have already dubbed it the end zone era, splicing footage of Kelce's last walk with clips of Taylor's ballads about slowing down, choosing love over limelight, and savoring the moments that matter. One post read, "He spent a decade running routes. Now he's just walking beside her." That's the whole love story. Despite the night's emotional weight, there was nothing disheveled about the couple as they exited. If anything, they looked startlingly composed to people who had done the hard, private processing long before the public farewell. Taylor's outfit read like a thesis on the next stage of life they're entering. Less sequins, more structure, grounded, grown up, but unmistakably luxurious. No stadium jersey, no borrowed team windbreaker, just a woman ready to step into a different kind of Sunday. Travis had dialed down his usual pre-game flair too. Monochrome black, minimal jewelry, hands in pockets when they weren't holding hers. This wasn't the man dancing for first downs or playing to the cameras. It was the off-duty version, the one Taylor Bofta has likely known longer than the rest of us. One bystander joked, "He looked like a guy leaving the office for the last time." Except his office is a billion-dollar stadium, and his retirement package includes being Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Not exactly tragic. Within minutes of the first tunnel photos hitting the internet, social media exploded. Fan edits paired Kelce's biggest plays with shots of him holding Taylor's hand, captioned with lyrics about time, love, and keeping your eyes on each other. Gronk may have more spikes, but Kelce has better coat game, one viral comment observed. Amid the jokes and memes, genuine nostalgia lingered. For years, Sundays meant Mahomes to Kelce, but also checking if Taylor was in the building. "I'm going to miss it all," one fan wrote. "The touchdowns and the cutaways." Another crossover convert said it even more simply. "I only learned what a tight end was because of Taylor. Now I'm crying watching this man leave a stadium." Is this what football does to people? The beauty of Kelce's exit is that it doesn't arrive wrapped in tragedy. He isn't limping away. He isn't being shoved aside by time. He's walking out tall, head high, fingers intertwined with someone ready to share whatever comes next. He always wanted to go out while he still felt like himself. A source close to the player said, "Not when the league told him it was over, but when he decided." Seeing him leave like this, walking tall with her right there, that's exactly the ending he would have drawn up. And what comes next? The possibilities are endless. Broadcasting, podcasts, fashion, philanthropy, maybe even traveling the globe alongside Taylor as she continues to dominate stages worldwide. Whether it's a TV booth, a studio, or something creative none of us have thought of yet, he'll be around, one league executive said, and fans will follow. But back in that quiet tunnel, None of that mattered. No Hall of Fame speeches, no business deals, no debates about where he stacks up. It was about a man leaving the field that made him famous and the woman who met him there. Hand in hand, coat over her arm, steady and reassuring. Over her arm, steady and reassuring.